Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video. Now, I know you might be a bit surprised considering what I left on my last video that I uploaded with the comment saying that it might be a while before you see me again, but fortunately I have been able to get a hold of some internet for a while. Now, I apologize if you do hear dogs in the background. I am recording this at night. I try and record these as quiet as I possibly can. However, I can't control dogs outside. So with that being said, let me get into today's topic. Okay, so I want to talk a bit more about hype. I know I did a video about it, stating that it was the true killer of games nowadays, but I want to explain a bit why. Getting on the hype trains is just a recipe for disaster nowadays. How many games have just fallen due to these overdramatic trailers where they just hype this crap up to be the greatest thing of all time, and then you get a hold of the gameplay and you realize just how bare bones and stale, and just how not a lot of thought was put into this, you know? Like, we've got No Man's By. I mean, Destiny was a big disappointment, especially the second one. You've got, the newer Halos. We've got Call of Duty, because, I mean, Call of Duty always hypes that crap up. Black Ops 4, now with Battle Royale, you know? And the main thing that kills it isn't just the hype, it's the fans. The fans just blindly say, oh my gosh, this thing is going to be the most amazing thing since fried chicken. This is going to just revolutionize everything that we know. And in the future, it comes out and it doesn't. And this is how it works usually dang near all of the time. They fall susceptible for the hype, buy it blindly, don't really look at gameplay, and then the people who didn't even necessarily hate on it, just noticed things that they were concerned about before it was even out, got the good old, it's a beta. It's not out yet. You don't know what the finished product is. Here's the thing. You need to tell the developers what you don't care for before it comes out, because then it'll be finalized. If you tell them what you don't like before it comes out, it's not finalized, and they can try and evolve it to a point where everyone can somewhat benefit from it. Not everyone's gonna be satisfied, but they can at least try. But when you're just like, it's a beta, it's definitely gonna get fixed. I can't tell you how many times where it was quote unquote a beta and it came out because you were just silent and it didn't get fixed, you know? These just hype trains, it combining the trailers with the fans, and they're just like, oh my gosh, yes, we're finally gonna get this. We're not gonna actually take any looks at these things, and if someone does, they're just attacked. They are genuinely attacked. They're attacked with just old freaking fanboys that are just like, oh no, this game is going to be good, and if you are going to miss out on it, haha, lol, you just suck. You know, the usual internet bullcrap where someone has a different tongue than you, and they don't understand that your tastes aren't the same. Please don't get on hype trains, because that's just stupid. Like I said before, watch the trailer if you want to do. I don't watch trailers anymore because it just builds hype, and I just rather look at gameplay. Because I want to know what I'm getting. I don't want this super polished HD 1080p 60 frames a second trailer when I know the gameplay is nowhere near that quality. You know, I just want clear gameplay of what I'm getting. These fans just go out blatantly supporting this crap, and they don't even touch the game yet, and they're like, it's definitely gonna be perfect. And I'm like, you don't know what you're saying right now. You just don't know what you're saying. You're just blinding yourself with what you want to see, that you just look away from what you need to see. Hype trains kill games, man. They really kill games. And these people who say, well, we shouldn't knock it till we try it, I'd have to disagree. Not knocking it till you try it may be a statement for simple things like, I don't know, an ice cream flavoring or a topping on a pizza. But something that I'm going to be paying 9 times out of 10 $60, if not more, thanks to DLCs, like, I'm not knocking it till I'm trying it. I'm going to spend a considerable amount of money on this. I need to know if I'm going to like it, because if I don't, then why did I spend it? You know, it's just that simple. But no, everyone just rides the hype train, and then if you're not on, then they're throwing tomatoes at you while they're on it, you know? And to be honest, it's pretty understandable, because that's just how humans are. They like to be on, you know, the winning side. So maybe some of the people on the hype train just said, you know, this does seem kind of rough, but I'm not gonna say anything, because I don't want to stand out, you know. So I'm just gonna say, yeah, definitely, this is gonna be awesome. When in reality, you're looking at something and you're noticing that that's not really good. And don't get me wrong, because, you know, I was a kid that once, and I know for a fact that when I first saw that trailer for Skyrim, I was instantly captivated. But you know what the trailer didn't show? It didn't show all the glitches and stuff like that. And although that game is a great game, that's the point I'm trying to make. Trailers only show what they want you to see. They don't show you what's gonna be in the game. What bullcrap's gonna be in the game, at least. Because, you know, the gameplay is 9 out of 10 usually going to be at least tolerable, but they're not gonna show you clunkiness. I mean, look at that horror game called Agony. If you go and watch a trailer beforehand and then watch a trailer now, oh my gosh, like, that, the trailer just looks like a separate game. The gameplay previously did as well, because that's what people do. They even the gameplay nowadays, because I take it back, sometimes they'll polish, like, the early gameplay to the point where it looks nothing like the finished product. I think that, from what little gameplay we saw of, like, this is an example, Agony, like a couple of years before it actually came out, it didn't look too bad. The gameplay was fine. You look at that crap now, what the flip are those textures and character models? Like, I wish I knew how to edit good, because, like, I would probably just post a picture of those faces so that you can see how bad it is. But literally just Google it, or just go to YouTube and search it up, and you will easily find people just roasting that crap. In short, I mean, if you're gonna go on a hype train, like, here's my thing. I'm not saying don't get excited for something. If you like something, it's okay to be excited for it. However, you should not feel that because that's something that you've been waiting for a really long time, that there's gonna be nothing wrong with it. Make observations, criticize it, and see what can be improved. Because as much as I love games like Skyrim, games like Dark Souls, there are buggy things in those games that I wish got addressed, but it's too late because they're already out now. You get it? Let's not do that anymore. Let's not wait till it's too late for the things to freaking get fixed. Let's change it now. Is that okay with everyone? Because I really think that if we can get a game that's not super buggy, and people would actually take the time to make their observations about how the game can be improved, a lot of other games that have just fallen due to these people just hyping this game up, they wouldn't have flunked. If people would have just said, ew. So, No Man's Sky, when they did that interview, we're not going to be able to build bases? No. We're not going to be able to see each other? No. We're not going to be able to do this or that? And they said no. If those players would have said something, I highly doubt that that game would have flunked as bad as it did. But because people said, it's just early access, maybe it's just not there yet, maybe we'll get it later. That's the reason games like that have flunked. Because you waited till the last second and then there was nothing that they could really do. With that being said, that's all I had to say about that topic. Once again, I'd like to make a little bit of an update. I still stand by what I said before in a previous comment on my last video. I'm not sure how much time I'm going to have with internet. So like I said, it is going to be a while before you see uploads, so it's going to be even worse than it is, because right now I don't necessarily have an upload schedule. I just usually try and go whenever I can get a hold of some internet. But the current situation, it's looking like I'm not really going to have a hold of internet for a while. So that's all I had to say. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Rate the video what you think it deserves. And as always, I will see all of you in the next video. Take care.